Hello, collectors of Roblox. Today we are going to do the Loomian Legacy NPC tier list. There's not much NPCs, but that's because, well, the game's in mid-development, and we're just doing the basically main NPCs of the story, and just no reason to do like Rally Ranch guy if all he does is just rally Loomians. But we're gonna start off with Mabel. So Mabel, I'm gonna put her in. I don't know if I'm gonna put her in F or D tier. A bit more F than D tier. I do not like Mabel's character at all. She's snotty, treats Lucy Mabel like crap. They're always like, oh, go fight player character. Oh, player character sucks. Basically, dissing her friends and shit. And I really don't like her character. The second she meets Jake, however, she's instantly like, oh, I'm nice. Oh, I'm all this and that. And I'm like a perfectly normal person. And overall, it's just an asshole, just to be an asshole. And then, like I said, when Jake comes around, she then says, "Oh, I had a horrible life, like I couldn't have Loomians and stuff." And then now we've got a lot of people simping for Mabel for some reason. I do have some Mabel memes, mostly because it's the one character I don't really like at all. But if you want to check those out, then check out our videos. Next up is Battlestar Accio. Most Battlestars will probably be sitting around C tier. Why? Because he's just like there. Definitely not as bad as Mabel, but he still of course contributes quite a bit to the plot. Being he lets you into the pagoda, but overall he's just kind of there, and he's just like an average, character. Battlestar Faust, however, I'm putting in A tier, mainly because of the backstory behind Battlestar Faust, and actually slowly starting to realize that Professor Vanti or Dr. Vanti is not who she thinks he is. And that's because when Moodgun was created, it escaped and caused a car crash, which Faust's parents were in. They died, she didn't. Dr. Cypress, sorry, I lied, that's Brick Bronze. Dr. Vanti then saved her and put a bunch of cybernetics on her and basically convinced her that what happened wasn't what really happened. And overall, pretty interesting character, and it would be interesting to see if she does come back, seeing as she's slowly starting to question Dr. Vanti. Naya, again, I'm going to put her in C tier. I would put her in D tier, but with her Jim's aspect being light and dark, I actually quite like that, so I'm going to put her in C tier. Overall, pretty boring character, but with there being the light and dark type Jim, I do really enjoy that concept, and I wish we could see some other concepts like that, like maybe like water and fire, which I already know we have a fire one, but that would have been very interesting to see. Or maybe you can get like a spirit mind, or like a mind dark, or there's already dark, but you know what I mean. It'd be cool to see another like dual type gym like that, which is why I put her in C tier instead of D tier. Vanti, S tier. If you read his like monologues, he at first seems like a genuine dude trying to create like a genuine like product, and then Mudagon escapes. He's like, I gotta shut down the company for good, and then he comes up with Pollute Corp, which then makes Protagon. You can see him like slowly start to descend into like a worse bad character. I do quite like that in general. I really think it's a cool arc, and I can't wait to see what else goes into the story for Dr. Vanti, at least compared to a lot more than Mabel, because I don't really care about Mabel at all. Jake, I'm going to put him in A tier because of nostalgia. I would put him in B tier if he wasn't in Brick Bronze, but A tier because he was. Overall, he seems like he's like a nice dude player character in Brick Bronze, and all of a sudden he starts simping for Tess, and now he's searching for Tess, which makes sense. And there's nothing wrong with there's nothing wrong with liking a person, right? But he's just, at least if you like read the story or like watch YouTube videos, you can definitely see how he's a bit like simpy for the character. But I did like his plot twist of being a part of Team Eclipse when he was captured by Dr. Cypress, or Professor Cypress, sorry. And overall, I think is an actually, I'll put him in S tier now that I'm going back over his story. Overall, he's quite an interesting character. Now he's again searching for Tess, and is now wrapped up with the main character and Mabel and the gang. Next, I'm gonna put Jake. I'm gonna put him in D tier. He's just there. He just gets bossed around. He's just like, oh, okay, and that's pretty much it. Same for Lucy. Again, pretty much the same thing, except actually, no, I'm gonna put her in C tier because at least she backs up Jake a little bit. But overall, they're both pretty characters that are just there to make a good group for Mabel. But overall, that's pretty much all there is. Not a lot of NPCs in this game, which I hope to see a lot more like story NPCs. Maybe we'll make a second one when There a couple updates later when there's more NPCs. I did not include people like Milo because there's not really much to talk about him other than he just sells you stuff. Same for like Rally Ranch guy. I think it's like Mr. Rally. But overall, that's pretty much all, what, 3, 6, 7, 8 NPCs that are important to the story. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.